Welcome to the ComedyMX Classic Comedy Channel. Classic as in Laurel and Hardy, Our Gang, Buster Keaton, and Charlie Chaplin.
Thank you, boys. Where you be when I need you?
Right here.
Okay.
I told you not to make that last payment.
Laugh out loud comedy, as in cartoons, TV shows, features galore, or the campy giant claw. Chuckle and guffaw the night away as you binge watch CMX Classic Comedies.
We are very reluctant to take this step, but we are compelled to do so. So, unless we receive payment for the back rent, we will be forced to dispossess you. Sincerely yours, Willis Thackery. I'll just play that last back again now. It's a great invention. I should have bought one of those years ago. We're very reluctant to take this step, but we are compelled to do so.
Mr. Thackeray, I've just got to talk. What's the matter?
Anything you have to say can wait until we see eye to eye on another situation.
Mr. Thackeray. Oh, you're amazing. You're uncanny. Oh, you're a genius.
Beanblossom, please wait a minute. I want you to know this thing that's happening is not to be taken lightly.
Oh, no, sir. You're marvelous. Why, even the great Edgar Bergen moves his lips a little.
Beanblossom, what are you babbling on about? Overdue.
Mr. Thackeray, two voices at once. We've got to get you a show of your own. Oh, a tape recorder, sir. Sorry, I thought you were a ventriloquist.
I could be very easily. I have the dummy for it.
Yes, sir. Mr. Thackeray, there's somebody in my office.
Well, if he's in your office, he couldn't be a customer.
Oh, no, sir. I mean, he's moving everything.
Oh, don't worry about it, Beanblossom. When he gets through, I'll explain everything to you. This is a desk. This is a chair. This is a pencil.
Excuse me, sir. That's a pen.
Get back to work.
Yes, sir. Well, what'll I do about the boy in my office?
I put the boy in the office. He's our new office boy. His name is Henry Goodwin. His mother is a widow. She's an old friend of mine. I'm doing her a favor. Now, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Oh, no, sir. Except, I think it's wonderful for you to help out a widow, sir.
Oh, nothing at all. Her husband and I grew up together.
Isn't that marvelous, sir?
Yeah, we had some great times together in college.
I'll bet you did.
One night, Jack and I dressed up, and we sneaked over to the sorority house and climbed in the window.
Yeah.
Then two girls came in. They didn't even know we were there.
What happened?
Oh, I'll never forget it. When the dean and the police came in, there we were, Jack and I, and those two beautiful girls holding hands. Get back to work.
Yes, sir.
What's the matter, Bob?
Oh, nothing, Julie. Mr. Thackeray put the new boy he hired in my office. Makes me feel like quitting. Only if I did, he'd fire me.
Don't take it that way, Bob.
Well, why doesn't he put him in with Chesley or Klein? Dumps everything on me, the water cooler, the coat rack, the pencil sharpener, the mop and pail. You know something, Julie? Sometimes I don't think Mr. Thackeray respects me.
Bob, you couldn't be more wrong. Why do you think he put young Henry in your office?
I don't know why.
Because Mr. Thackeray knows you'll be a good influence on that boy. You must give Henry the benefit of your experience. Tutor him in everything you know.
Tutor him? Gee, I wish when I was Henry's age I had a tutor like me to tutor me in everything I knew so I wouldn't turn out like I did. Well, I guess that's water over the bridge now. Thanks, Julie, for straightening me out on this. Hi.
What do you want?
Well, I didn't introduce myself before. I'm Robert S. Beanblossom. But my friends call me Bob.
I'm Henry. My friends call me Hank.
Oh, hi, Hank.
Call me Henry.
Well, I sort of hope we'd be friends, especially since you're sharing my office here. I mean, our office. Excuse me, Henry. Well, where did this typewriter come from?
What I ask for, I get.
You do? Henry, I certainly wish you'd consider thinking of me as a friend, sort of, well, like a scoutmaster. Any information you want, I wish you'd ask. I've had broad experience.
Yeah? Then tell me, who's dating the redhead in the outer office?
Now, just one moment, Henry. I don't want you to refer to Julie as a redhead. She's a redhead. Anyway, a boy of your age shouldn't, I mean, there's plenty of time in life to, you take typing. Typing will help you advance. Just look at me. Before I learned to type, I only got $43 a week.
What are you getting now?
Well, that's beside the point.
How much?
46. Now, look, Henry, please, just let me show you. Now, watch. This is most interesting. Stuck there. See? Like to try? Well, Henry, I think it's about time now that you start learning the meaning of some simple real estate terms now that you're in the business. The first word we'll discuss is escrow.
Escrow. A written document sealed and delivered to the keeping of a third party to be held by him pending the fulfillment of certain conditions.
Debenture.
Debenture. A deed or bond on certain property for the repayment of certain advance sums of money together with interest.
Mortgage?
First, second, or chattel.
Henry, I've got an invention.
An invention.
Yes, an invention. This invention has 6 switches, 3 doubles. It works on AC, DC, and battery. It contains my own design for a small quick-action relay. It took me 3 years to make. Now, just keep your eye on that desk. Pretty scientific, eh?
I have a better way to do that.
Yeah? What's that? Oh, well, that way.
Yeah, that way.
Now, look here. We've got to get something straightened out.
First, let me straighten you out on a few things, Bean Brain.
Beanblossom.
Number 1, I don't like you. Number 2, I don't intend to do any work here. Number 3, if you try to make me work, I'll scream and tell Thackery you hit me. And number 4, you're going to get fired.
Well, what's number 5?
My thumb, Bean Brain.
Beanblossom. Oh, look, Henry. I've always gotten along with dogs and children. I hate to see them go astray. For your own good, you should learn to work for your money.
We'll see about that. Hello, Henry speaking. Who? Beanblossom. But no, he went to South America.
What are you talking? Hello, this is Bean Brain, or Beanblossom. Oh, no, that was just our office boy. Yeah, he's quite a kidder. Yeah, sort of a straight-faced kidder. What's that? The lot on Bleecker Street? Bleecker Street. Just a moment. I'll have to look at my listing. Just one moment, please. What did I do with that? Just 1 second while I get a pencil. Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that street again? Oh, Bleecker Street, yes. Right, just... I'm sorry I forgot your name. Stevens, yes. Now, I'll have the price for you pronto. Uh-huh. The price on the Bleecker Street lot, Mr. Stevens, is $4,000. Well, if that seems a little high to you, you'll take it? You'll take it? You don't mean it's a deal? You'll be over in 5 minutes with the check? Oh, sure, yeah, I'll try to stick around till you get here. Right, well, thank you, Mr. Stevens. Goodbye. Well, Henry, you've had the privilege of witnessing a real estate operator operate.
There you are, Mr. Beanblossom. My check for $4,000.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens, the deed, and the lot is yours.
Thank you. Say, you don't happen to have any more lots on this type, do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. There's a lot on Holland Avenue I can let you have dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. I get it. Hey, you're quite a straight-faced kitty yourself. Well, hello, Thackery, you old robber, you.
Stephen, what are you doing here? Still trying to get that Bleecker Street property at your ridiculous price?
No, I had to pay your man just what he wanted for it.
Robert, my boy, I'm proud of you. I knew you had it in you. And I'm glad you got our price. You know that Stevens has been trying to steal that property from me for over a year.
Oh, yeah.
I told him I wouldn't take 1 penny less.
Not 1 penny. Here's the check, sir.
Julie, what is the amount of that check?
$4,000, sir.
$4,000.
That's right, $4,000.
Beanblossom, the listing on that property was $14,000.
Oh, no, sir. I think you'll find it's $4,000.
$14,000.
No, it's $4,000, sir.
$14,000. I put the figures down myself.
See, the blackboard only said 4,000, sir. Henry was there. He's a witness for me.
Henry! Henry!
Yes, Mr. Thackery?
Let me see that blackboard.
Blackboard? Oh, yes, sir.
Well, you jerk, why don't you wear glasses?
There seems to be some slight discrepancy somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in your head. You owe me $10,000 and I want every penny of it.
10,000? Well, I can let you have 400 right now.
Where is it?
Right here, sir.
Where?
You see, you can have the $400 commission that I would...
Commission?
Yeah, you see, when you sell something, you always get, No, I guess not. Oh, gosh, Julie. How could I have sold a lot for $4,000 when the price on the blackboard was $14,000?
Bob, have you had your eyes examined lately?
You know, I have a peculiar... My eyes? You know, Julie, it's funny you mention that. I never told you this, but during the war, the fellows used to refer to me... Oh, never mind.
Come on, what'd they call you?
No, Julie, I couldn't tell you, really.
Ah, please.
Well, you'll think I'm silly. All right. They used to refer to me as radar eyes.
Radar?
Yeah. So you see, I don't need glasses, Julie. I was framed. Somebody just changed that number deliberately. That's what they did.
Well, who would have changed it? After all, it's your office.
You forget I share the office now.
Oh, Henry.
Yes, oh, Henry. Number 1, I don't like you. Number 2, ... Number 3, ... Number 4, you'll get fired. Number 5 was his thumb.
His what?
Julie, I'm more convinced than ever that it was Henry.
Bob, you're being very unfair. That nice, sweet little boy wouldn't do a thing like that.
Nice, sweet little boy, that's all you know. He's a Jekyll and Hyde. He's both. Henry Jekyll and Henry Hyde.
Bob, how could you? He's so young and lovable.
Oh, that's just your mother instinct working.
Hello. Oh, I hope I'm not intruding. I just wanted to give Mr. Beanblossom his lunch before it gets cold.
My lunch?
That's right.
Oh, thank you. That's awfully nice. Wait a minute. What lunch?
Well, I knew you were upset and would forget to eat, so I brought you a nice sandwich and a thick malt.
You did?
Mm-hmm. It's a triple-decker on whole wheat, toasted.
You did?
Miss Marshall, I brought you this candy. They're mixed centers. Sweets to the sweet, Miss Marshall.
Why, Henry, you're a wonderful little boy.
Henry, how much do I owe you for all this?
Call me Hank. I wouldn't take any money from you, Mr. Beanblossom, after all you taught me.
Oh, that's all right. Did you eat a good, nourishing lunch, Hank?
I didn't eat. I didn't have time.
Well, look, Henry, I haven't had my lunch either. Let's have it together, hmm? And it's on me.
Julie, wait a minute. Wait. Don't you think...
Mr. Beanblossom can munch his triple-decker and also keep a radar eye on the office.
No, wait, but Julie, listen. Julie, wait a minute.
Bye-bye, Mr. Beanblossom.
Bye-bye. Hank. A triple-decker and a malt. Toasted. How could I have ever thought what I did about Hank? Ham, cheese. Knew it. It was Henry. I've got to get him to confess in front of witnesses, but how? He's so smart. Gosh, he's even smarter than yeah. I know. The tape recorder. Yeah. I'll show Mr. Thackery who's a dummy and who's a dummy. Gee, I'm glad Mr. Thackery bought this machine. Now, where will I hide the microphone? Oh, I know. Oh, that's no good. I got it.
Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the lunch, Julie.
Don't mention it, Hank. It was a pleasure having lunch with a gentleman for a change.
Well, how'd you like the triple-decker, Bean Brain?
Well, that was a pretty good trick you played on me, Henry. Pretty good. Yeah, I guess you enjoy playing tricks on people, though, don't you? Like the trick you played on me this morning.
Oh, you mean the Bleecker Street lot?
Yeah, yeah, that's right, the Bleecker Street lot. That was pretty slick. 4,000 instead of 14,000. Tell me how you did that, Henry.
Okay, Bean Sprout.
Oh, excuse me, Henry, just one moment. Little dust on my trousers. All right, now you can go ahead and start sprouting, or talking. No one here, no witnesses, just feel perfectly free to tell me everything.
What are you trying to pull with that tape recorder?
Tape recorder? What tape recorder?
Ha!
Henry, look, you haven't told me how you fooled me.
Do you think I'd tell you anything with that recorder on? Look, Pea-Brain.
Bean Brain! I mean Beanblossom.
I'm too smart for you. Just because you come up with those stupid inventions, don't think you're fooling me. Look at that thing. All that junk just to open a drawer.
Junk? I'll have you to know that it took me 3 years to develop that, to perfect that, well, I still say it's a pretty good old invention. And you never know when a pretty good old invention will come in handy.
I think it's a pretty jerky old invention.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Henry. It is pretty jerky. Well, Henry, this is it. I guess I'm on my last legs. Have much farther to go. I'll never be able to pay Mr. Thackery the $10,000 I owe him. After today, he'll fire me.
Oh.
Yep. Yep, you kept your number 4 promise, Henry. But there's one request I want to make before I go. Tell me, Henry, how did you change the 14,000 to 4,000? It was almost the perfect crime.
It was perfect, wasn't it? Okay, I'll tell you. Without any witnesses, no one would believe you anyway. Well, it all started this morning.
Henry, excuse me, but couldn't you tell me while you're over here?
You come over here.
Over there? Yeah, all right. I usually just carry this to keep my waistline down. Well, all right now, Henry, let her flicker.
Well, here's how I did it. If you'll remember, this morning...
Would you like to carry it for a while? You'll be surprised at the result.
No. Would you like a drink of water?
Thank you. Thank you, my fine, sweet little man.
She called me a fine, sweet little man.
Henry, you didn't finish telling me how you fooled me. Henry. Henry.
Do you think she'll wait for me?
Henry, tell me about this morning, please.
Oh, quit bothering me. It was easy. While you were on the phone, I erased the one, and when Thackery returned, I put it back, that's all. Boy, oh boy, is that redhead ever something.
She sure is. You erased the one and then you put it back. Did you get that?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, just my star witness, the tape recorder. It took down everything you said. And I hid the microphone in a very clever spot, the water cooler.
Well, that was very brilliant. You know, of course, that the machine was turned off. Ha, ha, ha.
You know, of course, you turned it back on when you worked my pretty jerky old invention. Ha, ha, ha. I'm going to tell Julie on you. Oh, no, you don't. Get away from that machine. Oh, Henry, my egg. Darn you.
Oh, Mother, he hit me.
What? Bob, what's the matter with you today?
What's the matter with me? I'll show you what's the matter with me, Julie.
He kicked me, Mother.
Well, I'll tell Mr. Thackery about
Well, wait a minute, Mrs. Goodwin. You got to hear this recording.
Where's Beanblossom?
Mr. Stevens.
Excuse me. Listen,
Beanblossom, we made a deal, but Thackeray's lawyer just
Mr.
called.
Stevens, I'm glad you're here. I want you to hear a certain recording.
Wait, Mr. Beanblossom. Mr. Stevens, that deal you made with Mr. Beanblossom is not legal.
What do you mean, not legal? We signed a contract.
Yes, but according to law, a contract, in order to be legal, requires that the party of the first part and the party of the second part be of sound mind.
Boy, are you trying to say that I'm not...
No, sir, not you, sir. Party of the second part.
Well, what are you all looking at me like that for? You surely don't believe him. Wait a minute. I'll prove it to you. Keep your eye on that desk. Crazy people don't invent things like this. Doggone it. I knew it. I left it on intermediate.
I see what you mean.
If you ever went to court and they got him on the witness stand, why, the contract would be declared null and void on account of, you know. And you're too smart a man to waste all that money fighting a losing battle against, you know.
I think perhaps you're right. I've already hired an architect and contractor, so here goes.
Well, I don't need any old invention to turn on a tape recorder, and just wait till you hear what it has to say.
Here's my check.
Check?
And you can thank this fine young boy, smartest young man I've ever seen. Son, I bet your mother's really proud of you.
Yes, I am. His father would have been, too.
Now, don't tell me you're his mother. Why, you look young enough to be his sister.
Oh, well, there, everybody. I wonder.
Thackery.
Pardon me,
Thackery.
Stevens, I've been looking for you.
Thackery.
Now, I'd like to close out this bleaker deal like
Thackery.
gentlemen.
I've got...
You be quiet, Beanblossom.
Yes,
You've done
Mr.
enough talking for today. Now,
Have you
Stevens.
seen this, Mr. Thackery?
I told you to be quiet.
Yes.
Now, Stevens, you owe me $10,000.
Now, you better look at
I'll
this.
split it right down the middle and settle for $5,000.
I'd love to take you up on that, Thackeray, but I've been outsmarted.
Yeah, outsmarted? Certainly not by... Well, isn't that wonderful? Bobbo, my boy. What time is it?
It's 5 minutes to 6, sir.
Take the whole rest of the day off. Pardon me, folks, pardon me. Pardon.
Say, how about you folks having dinner with an old bachelor?
We'd love to, Mr. Stevens.
About that, you know.
You know what? Oh, that. Oh, don't even give it another thought, Henry.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot. And I'm sorry about your invention. Maybe I can help you put it back together sometime.
Sure.
Put her there, Bob.
Anytime, Hank. Thanks, Hanks. I mean, Hank.
Goodbye, Julie.
Goodbye, Hank.
Bye.
Well, that's why Mr. Thackeray hired him, to give you a hand.
Oh, yes, very funny, Julie.
Say, Bob, what did Henry mean by that last, you know?
Sometimes I quail at the devilish cleverness of my mind, Julie. This machine, my dear Miss Marshall, will prove to you how ingenious and shrewd is Robert S. Beanblossom. Just listen. Turn up the volume a bit, Julie. It's funny, I don't get this. I don't know.
Oh,
if
Mr. Beanblossom.
Julie, I think I'm going to have to change the What's that from?
The tape recorder.
Where'd you find it?
The floor.
You mean the wire from the plug? It wasn't even connected?
No.
Oh, fine. Gee. Now I'll never be able to prove to you what the hide side of Dr. Jekyll looked like.
You don't have to, my hero. I have pretty good eyesight, too, you know.
See Julie and myself waving goodbye to Mr. Thackery as he leaves for San Francisco. And here's Mr. Thackery. Traveling light, isn't he? No, those aren't his regular traveling clothes, but they might have been if things hadn't worked out as they had. How did things work out? A good question. For the answer, let's go back to yesterday morning in Julie's office.
Well?
Well, what?
What's it for?
Oh, yeah. I tied that string on here to remind me of something.
Of what?
Of what, yeah? Gee, I know it was fairly important. Oh! I know, to buy a ball of string. Gee, it seemed pretty urgent at the time. Let me see. Was that you? Oh, hello, Dr. Wallet. What's the matter?
Is Willis in?
No, he hasn't come in yet.
Anything wrong, Doctor?
No, I just came to take out his golf clubs.
Golly, Doctor, I didn't even know he was sick. His golf club. I thought for a moment that this was a professional call, sir.
No. I just came to take his old clubs to be refinished. I was going to give him a new set for his birthday, but he dotes on those old clubs.
Julie, Mr. Thackeray's birthday. That's why the string.
Doesn't seem like much of a birthday present.
Oh, no, sir, this is just a reminder. Oh, Julie. You remember last year when we got all about Mr. Thackeray's birthday, how upset he was?
The only people who remembered were the happy hour florists.
Yeah.
They sent him a dozen roses.
Yeah, and charged him to his account.
Well, that's what happens when you're a bachelor. People never remember your birthdays.
Yeah, that's right, Doc. I feel pretty sorry for bachelors sometimes.
I feel sort of sorry for bachelor, too.
Yep, loneliness can be an awful thing. But I know one bachelor who found the answer.
He got married?
Nope, joined the Bird Watchers Club.
Well, I hope you and your friend will have a happy trip to Capistrano.
I'd like you to know that I'm taking Willis over to the club tonight for a birthday dinner.
You are?
Yep.
Oh, say, Julie and I'd like to get in on that. Say, why don't we all get together and throw him a party, huh?
Yes, a surprise party.
Yeah, we could have it at his apartment.
Well, that's fine with me. I'll round up the gang, you bring the refreshments.
Yeah, I'll round up the gang, you bring the refreshments.
Yeah, I'll bring the refreshments. I think that's the way I said it.
We'll bring the refreshments.
Yeah, you bring the refreshments, I'll round up the gang.
Okay, that's 2 out of 3, you win. Now, can you get me the golf clubs?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Willis will never recognize these clubs when they're fixed up. New grips, new covers.
Yeah, now, if you could just get him a new score.
That's funny, they're not in there.
Well, he didn't leave them at the club. Maybe they're at his apartment.
Hey, I got an idea. I'll run up to his apartment and sneak them out for you.
Fine.
Oh, here
I'll
comes
take
Mr. Thackeray.
Oh, if he spots me here, he'll be suspicious. I'll hide in here.
No, that's his office, my office. Oh, where's your...
Quick, Doctor.
Morning, Julie. Robert. Morning, Miss Thackeray. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Oh, such a beautiful morning. Julie and I were just dancing. Yeah. Here, I'll hang your hat up. Julie, you better get the doctor. I'll get it, sir. I'll get it. Well, good morning, Doctor. You certainly got here quick, didn't you?
Good morning.
Herbie.
Hello, Willis.
Herbie, has everyone gone crazy around here, or is it me?
No consultations without appointments, Willis.
Yeah, I know this all may seem peculiar, Mr. Thackery, but it has very, very logical explanation.
Logical?
Oh, yes, yes. The latest thing in office therapy, yeah, releases the strain and tension. You see, in firms all over the country, the employees and some of the bosses, too, they're just taking a little time out every day to play games.
Play games?
Yes, sir. We were playing hide and seek.
I was it.
Yeah, Julie's it now. You be it, Julie. Show it.
No, newcomers are always it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Willis, hide your face and count up to 1,000 by twos.
Yeah, hide it.
Yes, Doctor. 2, 4, 6. I'm afraid I'm a little old-fashioned, Doctor. If you don't mind, I'll begin the day as usual by reading my mail.
Okay, but you're missing something.
Sure and get those golf clubs.
Yeah, I will.
We'll see you at his apartment tonight, Doctor.
Right, yeah, okay. Now, Judy, listen. On whatever you do, don't let Anya know it's his birthday.
Okay, Doc, we won't. Don't worry.
All right. Now, listen, Judy. I'll run up to Mrs. Thackeray's.
Oh, Doc. Oh, is he gone already?
Yeah, had to leave.
Well, I guess you two can sing it without him.
Sing it, sir?
Go ahead. I know what you three were up to.
Bob, what is Mr. Thackeray talking
I
about?
haven't the slightest idea, Julie.
All right. Have your fun. But you'll have to admit this is a very special day.
A special day, sir?
Don't tell me you don't remember it.
Remember? Oh, Mr. Thackeray. You didn't think for a minute I'd forget that.
Well,
No. Oh, no, Mr. Thackeray, I remember. This is the day when you're supposed to switch the tires on your car.
Switch tires on. Go back to work, both of you.
Yes. Julie, look, I'm going to run to Mr. Thackeray's apartment and get those golf clubs right away.
Yeah, why don't you pick up his golf shoes, too? You and I can have them repleated for
Yeah,
him.
that's a good idea. Thanks, Julie.
You are looking for somebody?
Yes, I'm looking for Mr. Callahan, the janitor.
You are talking to the new janitor, Angelo Pucci. Callahan is not here no more.
Oh, I see. Could you let me into Mr. Thackeray's apartment, please?
Don't push. I don't know you, and I don't know Mr. Thackeray.
Well, you see, I work for Mr. Thackeray. He lives here.
No, sir. There are too many crooks around this neighborhood.
Crooks? Oh, come now.
Last week, they robbed the apartment house down on the street. And 2 nights ago, they robbed the place across the street.
Well, I'm not going to rob anybody's apartment.
That's right, and neither is anybody else. I'm too smart for this crooked crooks.
Yeah, too smart. Now, how about letting me in, please?
Why you want to go in?
Well, you see, I want to get Mr. Thackeray's golf club.
Well, okay, you call Mr. Thack, and if you say if you go in, I'll let you in.
No, you don't understand. See, I don't want Mr. Thackeray to know that I'm taking his golf clubs. Now, believe me, I'm no crook. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Bucci. So here's a picture of Mr. Thackeray and me taken together.
He's a bigger looking crook than you. You better run along before I call the cops.
Bucci, Mr. Bucci, look. Please. Golly, if I only had skeleton key, Mr. Bucci knew that door was unlocked and died. Let me see. Oh, yeah, the golf shoes. Say, that's funny. What if this floor slants downhill? Hi. Hi there. Can I help you?
I just dropped in to pick up my bag. My laundry bag. I'm the laundry man.
Oh, say, I'm glad I caught you.
Caught me?
Yeah, we're going to have a party, and it's very important that we have the tablecloths and linens back for the night.
I already got them.
You have? Oh, do you have one-day service?
Oh, sure. Quicker than that.
Oh, good. Look, I'll just check the kitchen to see if there are any towels to go. I want to make sure the place is clean by tonight.
It'll be.
Yeah, we got a few.
I was just checking the time. I don't want to be late on my route.
Yes, that's no family heirloom. Well, incidentally, these ornaments are solid gold. Yeah. Now for the silverware.
Silverware?
Yes, well, that doesn't concern you. I was just checking to see if Mr. Thackeray had silver service for 8. Well, there's none there. None there.
None there.
Thackeray got to give himself a raise. He hasn't got much of anything. Doggone it, that's funny. I was sure there was a chest of sterling here some... Oh, that sly old fox. Had it hidden under some papers. Well, let me see. Oh, sure. Plenty of silverware. Now I'll check the china. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, yeah, he's got plenty of these, too. Fun planning parties. Well, there's no need for you to stick around. I think you got everything.
Well, almost everything.
Here, let me help you. Say, that's pretty heavy laundry, isn't it?
It'll be light after it's clean. Well, so long.
So long. Gee, nice chap. Oh, Mr. Thackeray, I've got a hunch this is a day you'll never forget. So then I dropped off the golf clubs at Dr. Wallace's office, and I phoned in the order for the birthday cake.
Oh, wonderful, Bob.
Thackeray Realty? Oh, just a moment, please. For you, Mr. Thackeray.
He doesn't know what's up, does he?
He hasn't the slightest idea. I called up everyone, and they're all going to be at his apartment at 8 sharp.
Julie, I just can't wait to see.
Oh, Bob, have you attended to your tire switching? Julie, get me to the airport.
The airport?
Yes, I'm flying up to San Francisco tonight.
Tonight? Oh, you can't fly up to San Francisco tonight, sir.
Can't I? For your information, Robert, this happens to be my birthday. Aunt Polly sent me a birthday wire, and to show my appreciation, I'm flying up for a little visit with her.
Oh.
The airport.
Try and get something on the 7 o'clock plane.
Julie, our party, what are we going to do?
Any ideas?
Yes. Already the Beanblossom Board of Strategy is working on a scheme.
Well?
Board must be out to lunch. One reason why my scheme won't work.
To go to such extremes,
Extreme? What's so extreme about it?
Hiding his clothes. Isn't that a little drastic?
Julie, it's a cinch he can't go to San Francisco without his clothes.
Well, it'll certainly slow him up. But look, how are you going to get back in his apartment if you had all that trouble with the janitor?
I'll tell you a little secret. I left his door unlocked. Clever? Well, I'm off.
No comment.
You again?
Oh, hello, Mr. Bucci. I thought I'd just stick around till Mr. Thackeray shows up.
You wait all night for all I care.
Uh-huh.
Just like I say to that laundry fella. Nobody's getting no apartment without a note.
Without the note.
With Angelo Bucci on the job, no crooks are gonna come around. Is it too smart?
He's too smart, yes. Oh, hello. Still making rounds, I
Yes,
see.
still making-
Say, incidentally, do you happen to handle dry cleaning?
Dry cleaning?
Yeah, you know, suits and coats, that sort of thing?
Oh, sure.
Oh, fine. Well, come along. I've got some in here for you. You must do a pretty big business in this building, huh?
Yeah, I think I'll be putting on more help.
Careful. Old heirloom, remember?
Nothing ought to happen to it.
No, that's worth a lot of money.
Well, where's the loot?
The what?
Suit.
Oh, yes, they're over here. Say, meeting you has been a real break.
Anything to oblige.
Now, here's some. And, more?
How many of these do you want me to take?
Well, we might as well take all of them. If Mr. Thackeray wants to go to San Francisco tonight, he'll have to go in a barrel.
Mr. Thackeray's leaving town tonight?
Well, he's planning to, yes.
No, Mr. Thackeray's not in right now.
Julie, everything's all set. I cleaned him out.
Then you don't think he can make the trip?
Well, it's going to be pretty chilly up there in that plane wearing nothing but a safety belt. Wait till he looks in that closet and sees all of his clothes gone. Where is he now?
He's over at the recorders. I don't expect him back for long.
Oh, Julie, I'm going over to the barber shop and then on to the airport. The sooner I get around people who remember people's birthdays, the better I'll be.
But Mr. Thackeray.
Yes?
Oh, Mr. Thackeray. You're going home to change clothes first, aren't you?
Who needs to change clothes? I'll only be gone overnight.
Yes, but nobody ever goes to San Francisco without a change of clothes, sir.
I do.
Oh, Mr. Thackeray, suppose you go to dinner down at the Fisherman's Wharf.
Well, I'll wear the clothes I have on. I don't think the fishing fleet would object.
Mr. Thackeray, what if you spill your oyster stew?
I'll try to be very careful. Oyster stew. Fisherman's Wharf. Thanks for the idea, Bob.
Oh, Mr. Thackeray, if you're going to have oyster stew, you've just got to take a change of clothes.
Would you mind explaining that to me, Robert?
Well, it's very simple, sir. You see, one of the oysters might have a pearl in it, and the pearl gets stuck in your throat.
Yes?
Well, then you choke yourself, and you stagger up from the table, out on the wharf. Everything turns black. You fall in the water. Well, of course, you're rescued, but where'll you be without a change of clothes?
Safe at the bottom of the ocean without you, I hope. I'll be at the barber shop, Julie, if you don't mind.
Anyone for hide and seek? Latest thing in office therapy. Where's Willis?
The barber shop.
Oh.
Yeah, next stop, San Francisco.
San Francisco? We're giving a party for him tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be an unusual party, all right, with the guest of honor 400 miles away.
Hey, I got an idea. The old gag we used to pull at medical school.
Medical school?
When I get through with Willis Thackery, he's going to be so sick he won't want to go to San Francisco.
Yeah, but won't he be too sick to go to the party?
Oh, no, he won't really be sick. He'll only think he is.
Oh?
Now, look, this is what we'll do. Remember now what you're supposed to do.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Willis.
Back again, Herbie? I hope you brought your jumping rope and jacks this time.
You ready to see me now, Willis?
Yes, come into my office. Ready to see you? What for?
I don't know, but you made an appointment with me for this afternoon.
I did.
Yes, but my memory's gone back on me.
Oh, you're right, Doctor. Don't you remember, sir? You asked me to get Dr. Wallace on the phone.
Yes, I heard you talking to him, sir.
You heard me?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You asked me to make a note of the appointment.
I asked?
Here it is.
Yeah, that's what it says, but I certainly don't remember it.
Well, Doc, I guess you just got here in time.
Willis, may I see you in your office for a moment?
Yeah, make it snappy. Plane's catching me. I mean, I'm catching a plane. Oh, a little chilly in here.
Come on over here, Willis. I want to take a look at your tongue.
Oh, Doc, will you cut it out?
That won't be necessary. I just want to look at it.
I feel wonderful.
Stick your tongue out, please.
Now, believe me, I'm all right.
Stick it out and say ah, 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 Oh, brother.
Something wrong?
I've seen better coloring on top of pool tables.
I don't know what you're getting. Darn that window.
What's the matter with that window?
Won't stay closed.
What do you mean it won't stay closed?
Well, when I first came in here, I closed that window.
Oh, you didn't close the window, sir.
I most certainly did.
You did not.
Now, if you two idiots will listen to me, I'll show you exactly what I did. When I came in this room, I closed that window and put my hat on that cat. This is too much.
Julie,
Yes, Bob.
will you bring Mr. Thackeray a glass of water, please?
Right away, Bob.
Easy now, Willis.
Huh?
Sit down. You'll be all right.
I'll be all right.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you, Julie. Julie, there's no water in this glass.
Well, of course not, sir. You just drank it.
I just drank?
Yes, sir. Would you like another glass?
No, thank you. Doc, tell me the worst.
Relax. I've got some pills at the office that'll snap you right out of this. Now, you just remain quiet till I come back.
Yeah, but tell me, Doc, what's wrong with me?
No, there's nothing. It's all right.
Oh, I'll get it. And old Thackeray really got me? Yes, it is here now. Well, I'm very sorry. He can't talk to anyone. No, doctor's orders. I'm awfully sorry. Yes, thank you very much. Bye. Something wrong, Mr. Thack?
Oh, no, nothing. Oh, I didn't hear it ring. No, nothing wrong, sir.
Relax. Take it easy. You're in a minute. All right. Then my office calls Willis and tells him to go home, and then I'm bringing the pills over.
And when he walks into his apartment with that hangdog look, we all jump out and yell, surprise.
Wow! Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Say goodnight to him.
We're leaving, Mr. Thackeray.
Good night, Mr. Thackeray.
Good night. Didn't even wish me happy birthday. It is my birthday. Or is it? That you, Doc?
You Mr. Beanblossom?
No, he's gone for the day.
How do you like that? He asked us to deliver this cake to somebody's apartment, and before we could ask him the address, he hung up. So I bring it over here.
That sounds like Beanblossom, all right.
Cake?
Let's see that. Well, the rascals. They were planning a surprise party for me.
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to be sick.
And you're not?
No. Surprise, huh? I can play tricks, too.
You can, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I better be going.
You know, I can just see them now, waiting for me, expecting me to come through the door. But do I come through the door?
Oh, no.
No, I'm going to be sneaking up the fire escape. Ha, 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 get it? The fire escape.
Brother, this is pitiful.
Yeah.
Boy, it's old Willis gonna be...
If that janitor hears us, we're sunk.
You got a key?
Watch.
I'll start getting the refreshments
Oh,
ready.
there's plenty of time. The others won't be here till after 8. Hey, what time is it now?
7:30. You and I better start putting the decorations up, Doc.
Yeah, we'll have this place looking like...
The elevator.
Mr. Thackeray?
My nurse must have phoned him ahead of time. My gosh. Well, turn out the lights and we'll surprise him anyhow.
Now get set, everybody. Remember, surprise, surprise now.
Surprise! Oh, you're the laundry man. Wait a minute, you're the prowler. No, you don't. Give me that clock. You hear that, buddy? Crime doesn't pay. They're after your accomplice.
But I ain't got no accomplice.
Get inside, you. Nobody put on with Angela Bucci. He's a too smart.
Julie, somebody tell this man who I am.
I know we are. Shut up your trap. You're the crook that rub up the houses.
This is Mr. Thackeray. There's the man you want.
Excuse me. I catch you, crook.
Me, him.
Oh, you, I thought so. You the crook.
Not me, him.
Him? Come on, you. Nobody is fooling around with Angelo Bucci. Is it too smart?
Julie, my clothes, I'm stripped clean.
Oh, Miss Thackeray. There's a little problem.
You!
No, it was that man. I'll get them back for you. You aren't mad, are you, sir?
Why should I be mad? You remembered my birthday, didn't you?
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
The best boss a girl ever had.
Julie, you're the best secretary a man ever had.
And Bob, you're the best everything. My hero.
Nobody fools around with the Robertess of Beanblossom. He's too smart. In the head.